Well, Coach Gray, looking back over your years you've coached South Florence, what always stood out?
I mean, there's a lot of different things. I mean, you could start with, you could start with the support that I've gotten from the school over the years. Be it good years or bad years. I mean, they've always stood behind me and had confidence in me. And, that's a big thing for a coach to know that as administrations have changed, people have, really stuck behind you and really supported you. The other thing is, and thinking back on the years I've been doing it, is, it really didn't hit me until about this year. And so, once you've been doing something, you get into a routine of doing things, and you just go day to day and game to game and day to day and game to game, and then in a blink of an eye you got 20 years gone, and you really don't think about it that way, but when you look back on it, it's like, that's a lot of baseball that's been played over the years. And it's been great, the relationships I've built with coaches, be it all over the state of South Carolina, and especially coaches local around here. Those relationships mean a lot. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I've got, that I've built relationships with, that I can call and talk to, and we can banter ideas back and forth. And coach is kind of a fraternity, and we talk about things and things going on with our teams and stuff like that. And it's really been good to have that support system over the years. The other thing is, all the assistant coaches that I've had over the years, the names might have changed along, but it's always been great having guys out here, and you can't have success as a head coach if you don't have really good assistants. And over the years, I've had really good assistant coaches that have been real supportive and brought new ideas to the table, and we've been, installed a lot of new ideas, and we've changed things, over the years, and changed the way we do things. And all those things, combined, really, having that support system and building those relationships has been a big thing. The players, like we talked about the other day, I mean, the players, seeing players, grow up and see them come in as 7th graders, and then, before we got middle school, play JV baseball, and then go up to varsity baseball, watching them grow as young men, that's really meant a lot. And, we've had some guys that have come back and actually contributed to the program. I mean, guys, like for example, Brandon Hyman. I mean, he played for me in around 2005 to 2007, right in there, and he was, he was a great baseball player for us. And then, he went off and grew up, and now he's an adult, and he's come back and he's helping us out. And Stephen Deal, he played for me. He was, a call up on one of my first varsity teams, and then great player for me. And then he came back and helped me the year that we played for the in the lower state bracket, and then he went on to be a pitching coach at Florence Arlington Tech and Francis Marion. And Trey Allison was on the first team that I coached out here, which was a little JV team, and watched him grow and develop as a man. And so you see all those guys and then there's a lot of other guys that have helped out, too many to name, but those are guys that played for the program. And it really makes you feel good when you see guys around town, or guys that came back and helped. And being a Bruin means a lot to them, and their blood runs blue. And so that really means a lot as a coach, that I could put that in them to where they actually they really have pride in their school once they graduate.
Well, you're also a Bruin. You played here, and now you're coaching here. What does it mean to you to get all your wins at the place where you played? I mean,
I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's a dream come true, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I can remember, helping Jimmy out and getting the job at South Florence, and being able to be his assistant coach, and learned a lot from him. And then one of the things that he told me, which stuck with me for a long time, was, whatever style coach you want to be, then stick with it. I mean, that's, you gotta be yourself. And that's what I've done over the years. And so, I tried to be true to myself as far as being a coach, and being able to come back and be able to coach at where I played baseball. I mean, that's, this school, this community, I mean, it's been my whole life. I mean, this is my 29th year of teaching here at South Florence. And then, I went to school here, so I'm 52 years old, and so 33 of my 52 years I've been in the hallways at South Florence. And I look at that as a pride thing. That's something that I was able to give back to the school that I graduated from, that gave a lot to me. And, you know, it's really meant a lot to be able to come back and coach here where I played.